There you go. The excuse making, right? Listen, this is minor compared to most shit he does, but it's emblematic and typical of the bullshit hypocrisy from people like you, right? What are we talking about here? We're talking about the fact that Donald Trump did an interview on Air Force One on his way to his Alaska summit meeting with Vladimir Putin. The meeting in Alaska where Trump collapsed like a wet taco. In the interview on Air Force One on the way to Alaska, Donald Trump said to the person from Fox News interviewing him, "I'm a deal person. I'm all about deals. And if the deal doesn't look good for me, I'm out of there. If the deal doesn't look like it's something I could sit with for a long term, then I'm out of there. I'm going back to the United States." And I pointed out what anybody on the right would point out if Joe Biden said it, or if Hillary Clinton said it, or if anybody else with a D next to their name said it. They would lean in hard. Look, he doesn't even know Alaska is part of the United States. And so I did a video about that. And in typical MAGA fashion, here we have the excuse making. I watched the entire interview on Air Force One, and you again have exposed a big nothing burger. He simply misspoke. He didn't sit there and stare into space or trying to remember. He misspoke. Big fucking deal. Right. Big fucking deal. He misspoke. I agree with you. The problem is you wouldn't carry that same attitude if it was Joe Biden. If Joe Biden was being interviewed on Air Force One on the way to Alaska to meet with a foreign leader to try and strike a deal on anything, and he said, if it's a deal that I don't like and it doesn't look good to me, I'm out of there and I'll go back to the United States. You fucking people would not go, "Oh, he just misspoke." You fucking people would talk about how he's gone. Somebody's running him because he doesn't even know what day it is, what country he's in. He doesn't know Alaska's part of the United States. And you fucking know you would. You know you would. Do I think Trump doesn't know that Alaska is part of the United States? Of course not. Do I think Trump misspoke? Of course. But once again, when we do to you what you do to us, all of a sudden you're in your feels. All of a sudden, it's a big fucking nothing burger. He just misspoke. And why does the guy with the best brain and best words and the biggest brain and best words, the smartest man in every room, why does he always misspeak? Kovifi, airports during the Revolutionary War, the Battle of Bowling Green. I've done videos with dozens of his misspeaks, right? And now here's where you guys will come in and go, "Well, Joe Biden actually had mental decline. Donald Trump doesn't." I can point to a shit ton of evidence that says that Donald Trump has mental decline and physical decline. That video was meant to point out your hypocrisy, and here you are spotlighting your own hypocrisy.